Okay, we're stocking Starbucks here, SBUX. Gapped up today. We had it on our gap play watch list, and it's forming a setup on 15s right now. These are 15-minute candles. You've got your first candle, then two lower tops. Now it hasn't started the fourth candle yet, so it's not valid, but in another minute here it's going to start a new candle. If it breaks the high of this one, then, which would be 1659 would be the trigger. Our stop would go at 1647. 12-cent range. We like that kind of risk reward, so we're stalking it, and we'll follow up on this if it triggers. Okay, I've just bought Starbucks. Didn't trigger on this candle. The next candle just started, so it would be a break of this one now. 1657 was the trigger, and our stop probably go below the previous candle here of 1648, so 1647 stop. We like that risk reward a lot. Let's see where I got filled. I got filled at 58. I'm going to put my stop in now so I can stop watching it. Right below this candle, the previous one, 47. And I will follow up on this trade in a little while. Right now we're just going to give it some time. Alright, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you an exception to our never buy the high of the day break rule. I just added, as you can see, at 1671 Starbucks, which our original buy was 1658. I'll go back to the 15s that I bought it on. Okay, there's the 15s. You can see I bought it right here. You had your lower tops. First time it broke a previous high. Previous candle's high was right here, so I bought it here. Put my stop here. You can see the stop held, and now it has broken the high of the day. Pulling back a little bit here, but we actually added at 1671, and the reason we did that is because it's almost like a free entry. Let me check here. Now it makes my average 1664. I've got twice as much. I'm still in the green, and the reason we like it on the daily. See how it gapped down and then came back a little while and then went sideways. Well, today, anyone who was shorting this, waiting to break these new lows, which is a lot of people in here, got surprised this morning when it gapped up to here. So that's why we had it on our gap play watch list. And then you can see it just broke the high of the day. The Dow is pretty weak, but anyway, we were able to average in, and now our average is 1664 with twice as many shares. So let's go back to 30s now is what we're using. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put our stop right below this candle, 1649, so 1648 stop. And we'll turn this back on and follow up on the trade in a little while. Okay, Starbucks is making a little run here. I'm going to take 500 off the table. Remember, I've got 2,000 now. I'm going to take 500 at, looks like I'll probably get filled at 83. Let's look at it here. Yep, got filled at 83. And my average, can't remember, I think it was 64, so that's probably about 100, but I still got 1,500 shares left. Won't let this trade lose money now. We're going to move the stop to, I'm going to check on my other computer and see what my average is now. But you know, we'll move the stop on the other 1,500 to break even. So Starbucks giving us a nice trade here. First as a GSP setup on those 15s, and then adding on the high day break, playing it as a gap play. So both strategies worked, and again, this no way we're going to lose money here now because the stop on the rest is going to break even. So we'll pause this and pick the trade back up later. Okay, Starbucks up to 1690. It's got resistance around 17, so we're going to sell the rest here, coming up into 1690. It's still strong, but our average, we looked it up, is, where is it? 1662 now, so this is going to give me 28 cents if I sell it at 90 on the last 1,500 shares. That is $420, plus we made about 100 on the other trade, so about a little over $500 on Starbucks, on one of the rare exceptions where we advocate selling the high of the day, or buying the high of the, excuse me, buying the high of the day break, because with our original entry on those 15s, I'll just repeat it one last time. With our original entry here, down at 1657, in that area, I can't remember where we got filled. With our original entry here, when we bought the high of the day break right here, actually right here, that averaged us down to an average still of 64, which it never challenged again. I think it might have come right back down to 64, which is break even. Doubled our position. It's almost like a free way to double your position, because you've got a lower entry originally, so your average gives you an extra 3,000 shares as long as you protect it on the downside and don't let it come back down below where your average is. So that's a rare exception to buying the high of the day break, because we always tell you not to, but we wanted to make a video showing you that at certain times, if you're in lower on one of our setups, it's okay to average up as long as you protect the downside after that, which ended up, you know, making $500 for us on Starbucks today. So all right, we're going to wrap it up, and we'll try to follow up with some more videos.